Aloha, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Fast Lane. We're a Fast Lane consultant. And can everybody with an orange cone under their desk, could you please put on top of your desk?
I messed up.
So all 8 of y'all with the orange cone, congratulations, y'all just got a parking ticket. So good luck paying him. Stay out of the bike lanes. And you got this ticket because you had a test tomorrow, stayed up late studying. You just happened to get to campus late on this day. And what do you know? There was not enough parking spots for your designated area. So you just parked in the teacher's line. There you go. Ticket. Where's my money going? This parking is terrible. Why don't they do anything about this? That'll be some of the questions that you're thinking. But these are some of the comments that came from some of the students at the West Georgia campus. In this presentation, we will help parking and transportation with their communication, their employee involvement, and their inadequate infrastructure. Without further ado, I'll pass it to Mary.
Good afternoon, aloha. My name is Mary Watley, and you're smart when you roll with us. Where are we from? We are actually from Hawaii. That is how you pronounce it. We have the beautiful beaches, the nice luxurious sunshine about year round. Very, very gorgeous. Our company background. We were founded in 2001 with a family-oriented idea. We want you to be part of our family when you go with us. Every Monday we have meetings where we're very free and very enjoying. On Fridays we have a lunch-on with all of our employees to see how their personal lives are going. We want to be a family and we want to be part of your family. Reliability, dedication, motivation, and efficiency are our core values. Every single one of those works within itself. We have worked with the New York Jets and the San Francisco 49ers for their stadiums. We have built their parking lots, which are working fabulously, I've heard. We've also worked with the bus, which is Hawaii's transportation in Honolulu. It is called the bus. And we've also worked with MARTA to improve their buses' looks, their improved routes, their arrival times, and their timetables. I will now introduce our company, or our team members. Starting with myself, again, my name is Mary Watley. I am the CEO of Fastlane Company. I've been with the company since it very first started. It was built on my family's back, and I have been very welcoming to hire these fellow ones. I graduated with a public relations degree from the University of Florida, and now I will pass it on to Eric.
I'm Eric Stevens, obviously. I got 2 degrees from University of West Georgia, out in Carrollton, Georgia. I think you guys know where that's at. Got a degree in mass communications, studying communications, which is kind of perfect for this consulting company I fell into. Also majored in business, so I kind of know the way things work. I was on a vacation in Hawaii, like sleeping out in my car, ran into these people, and I used my communication and business skills to present and impress them enough that they made me the chief operating officer, and so far I'm doing pretty good. So, DeAndre here, I'll tell you a little bit about himself.
I'm DeAndre. Been with the company for 7 years. I guess you can call me a vet. Graduated from the University of West Georgia. Got my PhD there. Go West.
Go.
I got my MBA from the University of Stanford, and I enjoy my job. I enjoy helping people help themselves. And I'll pass it over to Chad.
No. My name is Alan Jackson. I graduated from Berry College with an MBA, and I've been with the company about 5 years, and I really enjoy my job and helping people help themselves.
All I did was hit next. Okay. We're a traffic communication consulting company. Not a tech company.
Yeah, the clicker isn't the best. You have to kind of
There we
push
go.
it. Yeah.
Hello, I'm Chad Coates. I'm the CIO, the Chief Information Officer. I've been with Fastlane Consulting Company for about 7 years now. I got a bachelor's degree in business administration from the University of West Georgia. And I'll pass it over to Joy. You can do it this time.
Hello everybody, my name is Joy Ariel Mitchell. I am the Director of Communications. I have been with the company for 6 years. I graduated from Spelman University in Atlanta with a journalism degree. All right.
Put it, yeah.
There we go.
All right. And now we'll have Alan for our statement of need.
The Department of Parking and Transportation has a huge responsibility in regards to what they are in charge of in relation to how large the department is size, how many people work there. And we've identified 3 areas which we believe, if improved upon, can help the efficiency and the overall flow of transportation on campus. And these areas are radio communications. Currently, the Department of Parking and Transportation uses the same system that the police and public safety use, which is a trunk system, which lends itself to security and encryption. If you don't want somebody to hear your conversations, then that's really important. But with transportation, there's not really that need for security. So one thing to take into account with the trunk radio system is that the costs are just outrageous. For example, I just got a personal example here. This radio costs $30. For a comparable one for a trunk system, it would cost over $300 per radio, which, when you need 10 or 20 of them, that's a lot of money. And the second area we believe we could help them with is employee participation and cohesion. There's not a lot of face-to-face meetings and stuff like that, and we believe that if they got together more and talked it out, that the department would function a lot smoother and ultimately be more efficient. And then the third area is the inadequate infrastructure. If you don't know, the University of West Georgia is expanding rapidly and growing, beyond the estimates of all the people who project that kind of thing. And the infrastructure is kind of having a hard time. There's not room to expand, or they're not making efficient use of the space they do have. So we believe in those 3 areas that if you follow our recommendations, then you will ultimately be more efficient and useful to the college.
There we go. At Fastlane Consulting Company, we believe that communication is key. We believe that having a strong and effective source of communication will allow for a strong department. With proper research, we noticed that University of West Georgia does not have the best image. I'm sure y'all can believe or agree with the best image of transportation, parking and transportation. After analyzing the firm's current source of internal communication, we noticed that there's major flaws and lack of important and necessary communication tools. Our team has analyzed the common strengths and weaknesses. As you can see on here, I'm not going to focus too much on the strengths because you're only as strong as your weakest link. But as you can notice on our SWOT chart, we notice an outdated communication system. The communication system, such as the radios, as he was talking about, very outdated. It's important for the bus drivers and the staff to communicate with each other to allow for a proper day-to-day functions. And also the lack of staff involvement and organization within the department. At Fastlane Consulting Company, we believe in having daily meetings and organization within the department. Daily meetings, we believe that
you should discuss daily about the standards and expectations of your team. Also, as you can see in the next chart, the commonly questions asked by students, 99% of students don't even know where the bus is, which we believe is a major problem. They don't even know where to catch the bus, when does the bus start, and also how you're supposed to know the bus rules. And now I'm going to pass it to Joy, who's going to explain more in depth about external communication.
All right. As mentioned, 99% of students are asking, where is the bus? Students also ask numerous amount of questions as shown on the screen. In order to make a change, we collected data on students' preferred ways of communication. Social media being extremely popular these recent years, it may be time for University of West Georgia buses to expand their external communication to sites like Twitter and Instagram. We thought of the UWG hashtag UWG Where's the Bus, that students may use to easily find bus locations. So let me ask you all this. How many people have or have known somebody who had to park in the gravel this year? Show of hands. In order to fix our parking, we have decided to add a parking deck that will cost about $8,000 to $9,000, which Alan will be discussing more thoroughly in the budget. Although our parking and transportation fee will increase by $5, this solution should help so you no longer have to park in the gravel and walk a mile to get to class or to get to the closest bus stop. Now I will have our Director of Operations clarify our recommendations.
Thank you, Joy.
You're welcome.
We figured that a lot of students here at West Georgia think that the parking department is not a service that they pay for with their tuition, which it actually is, but maybe just an organization that's a necessary evil that exists to make money off their parking tickets, etc. So in addition to the parking deck, and we have a number of communication solutions we think that would increase the department's image as well as their operation. We know that the university has been experiencing tremendous growth and probably will continue to, so that's why we think that a new radio station would help out for students that are coming in. Maybe they can just tune in on their car. They can check out where the traffic is, where to pull in the university, where to park. And this would also help students in degrees such as mass communications, engineering, science, to operate that station. Additionally, we have some real-time parking maps as well as bus stops that we'd like to implement. It'd be pretty easy to put some trackers in the parking lots to see how full they are, as well as to put a GPS system on a bus. I mean, everyone's doing that now. It's not very expensive. We could put all of those communication tools into an app as well that students can use on their phone as they're coming into the university, sitting at a red light. Maybe they don't have a smartphone, they can still use it on the website. So we propose renewing the entire website. If you go to it now, it's just a subset of the University of West Georgia's overall site. Not very streamlined, kind of hard to find the information you want, kind of hard to find the maps, which are something that we also recommend redoing. The maps currently are very ambiguous. I have gotten a boot on my car and a stern talking to by an older gentleman last semester because I parked where I thought I could park. But the zoning is very ambiguous on the map, needs to be updated. A lot of the other universities around the area have better maps that are pretty clear, as well as we think obviously there needs to be a social media presence, as most of the consulting companies we've spoke to today have agreed on. You can't go on Twitter and check out and see where the buses are. You can't go on Facebook and see what the parking's like. That's something that really needs to be improved. Finally, we need to focus on the core leadership of the department as a whole. We at Fastlane Consulting believe in daily meetings, and we think the same should happen at the parking department. It's easy to get complacent when you're getting all the parking revenue and the tickets, etc. But the university is growing, and we need to set realistic goals. We need to talk about where we're going to go from here and how to improve. Be that a parking deck, be that communication enhancements, whatever. Go ahead and let Alan talk a little bit about the parking deck. We'll give you all the rest.
Okay, as you can see, we were talking about the 3-level parking deck, and it's $8.5 million, not 8.5, I mean $8,500. We should clear for that. But this could be paid for through either the University System of Georgia putting out the money to expand the University of West Georgia, or by issuing bonds, municipal bonds to pay for it, because it's a lot of money. But in the future, as the university grows, that will be more than pay for itself. And also, we have the automatic position reporting system modules, and yes, that is a real thing. It was developed as an amateur radio system to automatically report, the position before GPS and all. But now, since it's been hooked up to GPS, you can hook the modules up to vehicles and have it report back to the base station. And it's a lot faster than GPS, and it's actually more accurate. And also, once you have it at the base station, you can feed it out to LCD screens in these housings, which will be installed at bus stops or anywhere on campus that has internet. So it will be real time, and it will be more accurate than the UWG Navigator website they have now, which is hard to navigate, and it's not that accurate. It uses an algorithm as opposed to actual data.
So in conclusion, why? Why go with fasting? Yeah, we actually gotta spend a little bit of money, but you gotta spend money to make money. So, we think by better communication and by better usage of the money, more students want to come here because they know where their money's going, and students will stop complaining, where's my money going for parking, etc. Also, with the better participation from employees, we think it also helps students understand where the bus is and better communicate. I'm sorry. And always remember,
You're
better when you're
Aloha!
family tradition, we would like to wish you a very, very Merry Christmas. We have ornaments and candy to hang on your tree this year.
also open up for questions.
Are there questions for this group?
How could your recommendation of the new app help increase our students' memory?
I think a lot of times when students are planning to go to college, they'll ask other people around their peers what they think about the school. I know certainly as a student of West Georgia, if someone would have asked me, what's up with West Georgia, I would say, don't go there, because the parking sucks.
You guys, please make sure you're paying
I've
attention
actually
to
told
the
people that,
questions.
and people have told me that. I think if you have, that's something pretty simple. It shouldn't be a concern when deciding if you're going to go to a university or not, is if you can park there. Because the vast majority of the students of West Georgia are commuters anyway. So it shouldn't be an issue, it should be something that deters people from coming.
How much time or effort will you be needed for this recommendation to come in place?
The effort in these recommendations would take time because the parking deck does take time to build. It takes about a year or so.
Year to year.
6 months, 6 months to a year to build. So that would be the longest recommendation, but the other recommendations can be done within a semester's time to be ready for the new school year. Another question, please.
What risks are involved if we use your recommendation?
Who wants that?
Okay. There's little to no risk in implementing the app and the system of reporting positions and things, because, the university already purchases web space and has plenty of information technology infrastructure to implement that. With the parking deck, once you get to the actual building of the parking deck, you've already worked out everything financial-wise, so there's really not that much risk and only benefit for the surrounding community, especially if bonds are issued.
Yes, sir.
Where are you gonna put it at?
The parking deck will be located in where the Coliseum is at, that parking lot across the street. That is where we see the most commuters go. That is the largest parking area on campus, so that will be there. And also it'll be great for games and football games and baseball, basketball games. That is a central location for campus, and that is why we are putting it there.
Yes, ma'am.
Why should we trust your recommendations to improve your assignment now and into the future?
Because working with our company, we're a caring team, so we believe in putting you all first, and failure is not an option.
All right, any more questions? All right, thank you.